touch to the right.
Erica Enders, Vincent Nobile are up now.
Well, this is the battle of the young guns that we were talking about, and Vincent Nobile with that Cagnazzi horsepower. I'm sorry, with Roy Johnson horsepower. Erica has the Cagnazzi horsepower, and Erica, man, it made a beautiful pass in the previous round. Seems like Dave Conley's making some really good calls on the setup there.
Over in that other lane, Vincent Nobile, now that school is out and he's fully into being a racing guy in the summer, during the middle of the week, he says, I got myself in a slow pitch softball league, and he's very proud of the fact that he's hitting well over 500 in the early stages of the season. They play a doubleheader once a week.
Well, Vincent won at Norwalk, where we're going next week, over Larry Morgan last year. Erica Enders made history here, her first career final round at the fall race in 2005. She lost there to Jason Line.
Dead even off the start.
Hey, how about that?
For the 7, you got him.
Nice run.
They come off the line dead even.
Where do we go?
660 with a 7, 207.53.
Y'all are badass. Good job.
Dave Conley gives you the numbers. Hey, stat guy.
Well, we got Hillary, Will, and Top Fuel. We got Alexis and Courtney in funny car. We got Erica right here. We have some more women coming up. And think about that Gainesville race in 2006. Melanie Troxel, runner-up in Top Fuel. Angel Sampay won the motorcycle class, and Erica was runner-up in Pro Stock. We never had 2 women win on the same day in full throttle drag racing history. Maybe today,
identical reaction times. You went 6.60.
You talk about diversity, it's here.
I got Erica.
Erica Enders pulls the helmet off after rolling to a stop up at
Pairing in Pro Stock, V. Gaines trying to get to the final, going against Erica Enders. Enders with the lane choice. Meanwhile, at the top end, here's Jeff Arend. He goes to the final against Courtney Force. You knew you were going to face a young woman one way or another. I know you were hoping it was going to be your teammate.
Yeah, of course, you're always hoping for that. Alexis and Dell and the Patron team are doing a great job, but let me tell you something about my DHL guys. We got all new guys pretty well in the last few months, and we were up there before some of the top fuel cars. So there's a driver that gives you some wicked confidence. And, of course, it is Canada Day today. So for all my brothers out there, I'm going to try and win this one.
Good stuff. Thanks.
All right, thanks.
And guys, back on the starting line sits Erica Enders, probably the best chance she's ever had to win, become the first female Pro Stock winner ever. Talk to recruit chief Dave Conley, Tommy Utt, who's working with the team. They've swapped motors in qualifying, trying to find the best one, and they think that they have it in. Based on the cars that are left, guys, she was a runner-up here a year ago. This might be her day today at Route 66.
But don't forget V. Gaines. He last raced for a Wally over 4 years ago. His last win on the tour in Phoenix. This is going to be close. Erica gets it done.
I'm sorry, 62, 207, 27.
And so Eric Enders has a win. Victor Cagnazzi supplies the horsepower. He's more than pleased with that. And we have a rematch of the final last year.
Well, this was all Erica Enders off the launch, 200ths of a second advantage. Been making some great runs all weekend long. This was another one, a 662 will also give her lane choice against Greg Anderson.
Meanwhile, Erica Enders is standing by. You're going to a final against Greg Anderson. How are your nerves right now, young woman?
I am cool, calm, and collected. It looks like a repeat of last year, and I think if God had his way, maybe this is how he wanted it to happen, and I'm excited to have a rematch with Greg. I know he's just as hungry as I am, probably one of the most competitive guys out here, but I got all the faith in the world in my GK Motorsports guys. They are awesome, and I'm excited. I think I love Chicago.
Yes.
Well, now we got a moment of history coming up. Erica Enders, she has been trying for such a long time, over 7 years. Take it back to 2005. She became the first female to race in Pro Stock.
And she red lighted in the final round, handing the win to Jason Line. I'll tell you, Paul, she really has a very good race car here this weekend.
First female into a final 7 years ago. Now here she sits a final once again, the possibility of being the first woman ever to win in Pro Stock. But she faces Greg Anderson.
As Greg Anderson sets and contemplates the matchup here against Erica, Erica told us at last session she didn't know if Greg or Mike Edwards had won and would be her opponent in the finals. And she said, I want Greg. She remembers a year ago, and she is bent on some revenge and some history right now.
That's because a year ago she got beat by Greg Anderson on a hole shot. Almost dead even off the start. Erica's had the better car all weekend. Will she get it?
Erica did it!
Oh, yeah!
There's some history for you. Erica Enders, the first woman to win in pro stock history. This is a gal that has been dedicated to this. She has worked so hard. They've gone through a lot of personal money. They got the Cagnazzi deal. They brought Dave Conley over to help chief the car. And finally, it has paid off for this persevering lady. Erica Enders has won in pro stock. Dave Conley back there looking around, probably doesn't know where to run, how to get transportation down to the top end where Erica is now. Dave Reed.
Dave Conley, such a unique situation right now. She wins her first, you get your first as a crew chief. How does this one taste?
Oh, it's incredible. It's more gratifying actually standing behind the car than it is, and she did an awesome job. We all knew it was coming, and I told her it's just one of those things. You just got to wait for it, you know, and she put in her time and definitely earned it, and I can't just thank everybody enough. I mean, we got such a great team. Tommy up back on board, Gaston Kirby, all the GK Motorsports guys. This is awesome. We're going to tear this place down tonight.
Turn around and take a look at your driver there on the NHRA Mobile Vision.
Erica, you've dreamed about this moment for so many years. Tell us what it's like.
20 years, Gary, from the time I was 8 years old in a junior dragster. It's been a dream of mine, and I've worked my butt off to get here. Nonetheless, with so many people's help, I got to give God all the glory because it's through him that I can do all things. And oh my God, my dad, Daddy, I wish you were here. This is amazing. My boyfriend, my sister, my brother, my mom. They are amazing. Victor Cagnazzi gave me an opportunity in 2004 to come drive a pro stock car, never letting the clutch out before, and I owe him and Breed of the World, Gaston Kirby, giving us the money to do this. He's like a second dad to us and believes in us and our program more than anything in the world. For Chevrolet, Charter Communications, KLR Group, oh my God, this is unbelievable. For all the kids that ever got told they couldn't do it, you can do it.
Great privilege for us to be able to share this moment. Dave Reef.
Well, Victor Cagnazzi, 7 years ago, you took a chance on a young kid, a young girl in a class that never had any success as a female driver. It may have taken a little longer than even you thought, but what is this moment like for you?
Oh, this is just a culmination of a lot of years and a lot of work, and she has been so close so often. She is just an unbelievable driver, and this is the first time we've given her the car she deserves, and she took her right to the winner's circle, and I couldn't be happier.
What was it about her?
She's got focus. She's got the eye of the tiger, and she just wants to win, and that's what we want to do. So, I mean, Greg Anderson, he's one of the toughest competitors out there, and to be able to go toe-to-toe with him and beat him in this race here, I can't be happy for the whole organization. Thank you.
Well, as you go on board with Greg Anderson, you talk about focus. Erica Enders in the other lane had it all day. Her average reaction time, she was within 0.06 of a second from her best to her worst. That is a consistent driver, hitting the shift points, ran the number all day long. She was about 200ths better than Greg all day long, and that was the advantage at the finish line. Good job.
Yeah, I'm with Greg Anderson, and Greg, I know every time I came to talk to you when you were matched up with Erica in a final, you said you didn't want to be that guy. Well, now you are that guy.
I'm that guy, all right, John. It's I'm in the history books for the wrong reason, I guess. But bottom line is, and I've said this many times before, she's going to win. She does a great job. She's got a great race team. She's going to win. And yeah, certainly I wanted to hold her off. You know, it's a history, and I don't want to be that guy that's on the other end of it. But I am now, and it's probably just going to open up the floodgates. They've got a great team. She's a great driver. We do too, but we just didn't quite have quite the hot rod this weekend. I can't thank my guys enough for the job they did on this Chevy Camaro this weekend. It didn't qualify well, but it came right around on race day. Had a chance, made it to the final. I had a chance. That's all I can ask. So great drag race, and a better person won.
Yeah, but he gave it a pretty good run. Still, Erica came out now the 55th winner in the history of Pro Stock and the first woman.
Take a look at our tail of the tape. The margin of victory at the finish line, 16 thousandths of a second, or about 4 feet.